A deeply emotional cinematic scene of a lonely man standing at the edge of a tall rooftop during a cold, stormy night, looking down at the glowing city lights beneath him while heavy wind blows through his dark coat, his face filled with pain, disappointment, and emotional exhaustion after years of betrayal and suffering. Dramatic clouds moving across the sky, realistic raindrops on his skin, powerful cinematic shadows, ultra-realistic atmosphere, emotional storytelling, dark blue color grading, Hollywood movie style, highly detailed face expression, realistic urban background. A heartbreaking cinematic scene showing the man slowly walking alone through an empty, rainy street at midnight, while crowds of people pass by him without even noticing his existence, symbolizing loneliness and emotional isolation. Reflections of neon lights on wet roads, realistic rain effects, emotional body language, exhausted eyes, cinematic camera angle from behind, highly detailed environment, realistic cinematic lighting, deep emotional atmosphere, ultra-realistic textures, dark, moody aesthetic. A dramatic close-up cinematic shot of the man staring into an emotional flashback scene showing the man sitting quietly at a table while fake friends secretly laugh at him and whisper behind his back, symbolizing betrayal and disrespect. Realistic facial expressions filled with arrogance and mockery while he remains silent and emotionally hurt. Dramatic cinematic lighting, slow motion emotional storytelling, warm tones mixed with darkness, highly detailed human emotions, ultra-realistic restaurant environment, cinematic depth of field. A powerful cinematic scene inside a dark, silent room where the man sits completely alone, reading an ancient Stoic philosophy book beside a candle during midnight. The candlelight softly illuminating his focused eyes, while the outside world remains dark and chaotic, symbolizing the beginning of inner transformation and wisdom. Realistic old book textures, emotional calm atmosphere, cinematic close-up shots, warm orange lighting, detailed room shadows, deep philosophical mood, ultra-realistic composition. A symbolic cinematic scene where chaos is happening around the man. People screaming, arguing, fighting, and panicking in a crowded city environment. But he stands completely calm in the center, with closed eyes and peaceful breathing, representing emotional control and mental mastery. Background motion blur emphasizing the chaos of the world. Dramatic contrast lighting, realistic facial details, powerful Stoic symbolism, cinematic composition, emotional storytelling, ultra-realistic Hollywood style. A motivational cinematic training montage of the man waking up before sunrise every morning, running alone through cold, foggy streets, training his body and mind in silence, sweat visible on his face, intense determination in his eyes, symbolizing discipline, self-control, and personal growth. Realistic morning fog, cinematic sunrise lighting, ultra-realistic body movement, emotional motivational energy, Hollywood movie atmosphere, highly detailed textures. A tense cinematic confrontation scene where an angry man insults him aggressively face-to-face in public while everyone watches, but the main character remains completely calm and emotionless, showing ultimate emotional control and inner power, realistic angry expressions, dramatic tension in the atmosphere, cinematic camera close-ups, silent confidence, powerful Stoic mindset, realistic city environment, emotional contrast between rage and calmness, ultra-realistic lighting. A breathtaking cinematic scene of the man meditating alone on top of a giant mountain during sunrise, surrounded by clouds and golden sunlight, symbolizing peace, emotional healing, and spiritual strength. Wind moving softly around him, calm facial expression, ultra-realistic mountain landscape, detailed cinematic sunrise colors, peaceful atmosphere, emotional silence, powerful spiritual energy, Hollywood cinematic composition. An emotional transformation scene showing an extreme close-up of the man's eyes changing from sadness, fear, and weakness into strength, confidence, and emotional control. Detailed realistic eye reflections. A powerful cinematic slow-motion scene where the man confidently walks through a crowded city street while people silently look at him with respect and curiosity, his calm energy dominating the atmosphere, symbolizing silent power and emotional mastery. Realistic crowd reactions, cinematic camera tracking shot, dramatic urban lighting, ultra-realistic city environment, emotional storytelling, strong Stoic presence, Hollywood movie scene. A highly symbolic cinematic scene showing invisible chains around the man's body suddenly breaking apart into pieces, representing freedom from emotional pain, fear, overthinking, and toxic attachments. Dramatic dark background, flying chain particles, intense emotional energy, realistic visual effects, cinematic slow-motion feeling, ultra-realistic textures, powerful transformation symbolism, emotional masterpiece composition. A cinematic emotional endurance scene where the man stands alone in heavy rain at night without reacting emotionally, water flowing down his face while he remains completely calm and mentally unshaken, symbolizing emotional resilience and strength. Dramatic thunder in the background, cinematic rain lighting, realistic water textures, ultra-realistic facial expression, dark Stoic atmosphere, emotional realism, Hollywood-style visual storytelling. An epic final cinematic ending scene showing the man sitting peacefully on a mountain cliff while the golden sunrise slowly rises behind him, his face calm, wise, and emotionally free, symbolizing complete inner peace and mastery over pain.